A family road trip. The Johnson family is going on a road trip to the mountains. Dad drives the car while Mom reads the map. The children are excited and play games in the backseat. They stop for lunch at a small restaurant along the way. After a few more hours of driving, they reach their destination and enjoy the beautiful scenery. The coffee disaster. Lisa loves coffee, but today her morning didn't go as planned. She made her usual cup, but when she took the first sip, it tasted strange. She looked at the sugar jar and realized she had used salt instead. Shocked, Lisa laughed at herself and made a new cup. This time, she checked the label twice. The surprise gift. John wanted to surprise his wife, Mary, for her birthday. He ordered a beautiful necklace online and was excited for it to arrive. However, when the package came, it was much bigger than he expected. John opened it and found a pair of bright pink socks. Confused, he checked his order and realized he had clicked the wrong item. Mary laughed when she saw the socks, and they both had a good laugh. The broken umbrella. It was raining heavily when Jane left the house. She grabbed her umbrella and rushed outside. As soon as she opened it, the wind turned it inside out. Jane struggled to fix it, but it was no use. She ended up running to the bus stop, holding the broken umbrella like a shield. When she finally got on the bus, everyone smiled at her wet but funny appearance. The missing keys. Tom was ready to leave for work when he realized his keys were missing. He searched everywhere under the couch, in his jacket, and even in the fridge. Frustrated, he gave up and sat down to think. Then he heard a jingle. His cat, Mr. Whiskers, walked in carrying the keys in his mouth. Tom couldn't believe it. He thanked Mr. Whiskers and hurried out the door, laughing at the unexpected helper. The burnt toast. Mike was in a hurry for work, so he quickly put 2 slices of bread in the toaster. As he packed his bag, he smelled something burning. He rushed to the kitchen and saw smoke coming from the toaster. The toast was completely black. Mike sighed, grabbed another slice, and promised to never multitask while making toast again. The wrong suitcase. Anna arrived at the airport early and checked in her luggage. After a smooth flight, she went to collect her suitcase at the baggage claim. When she saw her suitcase, she grabbed it quickly and laughed. But as soon as she got to her hotel, she opened it and found men's clothes. Anna realized she had taken the wrong suitcase. Embarrassed, she rushed back to the airport, hoping her suitcase was still there. The wrong post office. Emily had an important package to send, so she hurried to the post office during her lunch break. When she arrived, the building was small and very quiet. She handed the package to the man at the counter who looked confused. "This is a bakery, not a post office," he said. Emily looked around and saw cakes and bread everywhere. Embarrassed, she apologized and quickly left. She finally found the real post office next door. The laptop panicked. James was working on an important report when his laptop suddenly froze. He tried pressing every key, but nothing worked. Panicking, he called his friend, who was good with computers. "Did you try turning it off and on again?" his friend asked. James felt silly because he hadn't. He quickly restarted the laptop, and everything worked perfectly. James laughed, realizing he had panicked for no reason. The dye disaster. Sophie decided to build a new bookshelf for her living room. She bought a dye furniture set and thought it would be easy. However, after 2 hours, she realized something was wrong. The bookshelf was leaning to one side. She looked at the instructions again and noticed she had missed a step. Frustrated but determined, Sophie disassembled the shelf and started again. This time, she followed the instructions carefully, and the bookshelf stood straight finally. The sleepless night. Tom and Lisa were new parents, and their baby Emma had just come home from the hospital. That night, Emma cried and cried and cried, and Tom and Lisa took turns trying to calm her down. They tried everything, rocking her, singing, and even playing soft music. Finally, at 3 a.m., Emma stopped crying and fell asleep. Relieved, Tom and Lisa tiptoed back to bed, but as soon as they lay down, Emma started crying again. Exhausted, they couldn't help but laugh at their new reality.